Hey, what's going on, my friend? NT Izuchi here, your internet marketing coach and mentor. Welcome back to the classroom. As you can see right now, I'm super duper excited. One, to shoot this video, but also to share with you kind of my last week's experience. Now, the reason I'm shooting this video is actually has to do with the events of last week. Last week, I was able to attend a 4-day conference from HubSpot. Now, HubSpot is a inbound marketing and sales software company, and that's kind of the reason why I'm talking about online tools and softwares in this video. So it's kind of the inspiration for this video. And last week, I had a chance to go there and meet both of the co-founders, both Dharmesh and Brian over there. Great guys. Got some photos with them and actually got some like one-on-one time with those guys when I was actually talking to them just about where the company's going, about inbound marketing, content marketing, things like that. And kind of shared with them kind of what I'm doing, and they gave me a lot of reinforcement as to the direction I'm going and that I'm actually going in the right direction. All right, but again, this video is about online marketing tools and software, okay, and do we really need them, right? Now, here's the thing. A lot of the people who are successful online, a lot of the people who create content will argue that, it's not, that useful. Things, some of these tools you absolutely do not need because, one, they've achieve some type of level of success without purchasing every tool, every software, magic button and stuff like that that comes out. But of course, there's always an argument to the other side of that, right? So the people who are slinging these products left and right are obviously going to argue that, yes, these things are in high demand. Why? Because, they're actually selling these softwares and tools, right? But all it takes really is a really salesy, capture page and things like that, and promising overnight success and 1 million hits this and 1 million, sales this, and all of a sudden a newbie is thinking that this is one particular piece of software is what they're going to absolutely need. All right, so in this video, what I'm going to do is kind of break down maybe some software tools that you don't need, some that could be really, really helpful, ones that I use, okay, not to go ahead and spam social media and spam sites and all that stuff, but just to really get my stuff out there without me having to be there, because it's one thing to create content, but there's another thing to, be stuck behind your desk all day just sharing to these different places. You can use certain softwares to get things out there, but in a way that is not distracting to people, I guess I should say. All right, so let's get it started, because I'm going to cover a lot in this video, but I don't want to take too much of your time. But make sure you stay to the end of this video, and I guarantee you, you're going to get some value from this, and you're going to have a much better idea as to what you should be purchasing and what you should not be purchasing online. All right, so let's go with this, right? Let's say, beware, right? Beware of these tools and software, right? Now, again, you're going to find people who are going to argue whether or not these things you absolutely need. I'm just going to go ahead and create my own video, give you my own insight, because I'm not getting this stuff from a website where it's like, oh, you should do this. I'm going off my experiences and what has made me successful to this day, right? So let's look at it, right? We're talking about creating content, right? There's a lot of softwares out there that will sell you a software that basically sell you a shortcut. Well, the truth is this: there are no shortcuts to success online. You might have a shortcut to get to or tackle one specific task or anything like that, but there's no one software that's going to be out there to get you, all the sales and stuff like that in the world, okay? And one of the things that I really, really am against, because it is actually stealing content from the website, are content scrapers, right? Content scrapers. All right. Now, basic content scrapers are a piece of software that go out there and, in the software you can put some type of keyword in there, and it basically takes content from the websites that are using these type of keywords, and what it does is it allows somebody else to, basically steal that content and put it on their own website. One reason why you don't want to do that is because, one, you are stealing people's content. You are a thief online, okay? Don't be a thief online, all right? Secondly, when Google sees that double content on there, okay, they're going to look at, okay, where was this originally published, okay, and then who is the one stealing this content, right? So when they show that you're the person who's stealing the content, what do you think they're going to do to your website? You're banished from the search engines. Anything that you have that you are trying to promote as being legitimate is illegitimized, right? Okay, and the search engines will see that, so stay away from content scrapers. Be your own person. Create your own content, okay? Create your own dang content. Stop stealing stuff. Stop looking for that shortcut. It's not hard to create content. Know the subject matter and then teach it through words, and through, after time, trust me, your writing skills will become better. The more you do it, the easier it actually gets. It takes me about half hour, 45, no, maybe half hour, 35 minutes to really get a good piece of content out there. That's it. And then you share it after that, period. Okay, the next I want to kind of cover are email scrapers. Email scrapers, right? Now, a lot of these email scrapers go to sites like Craigslist or Backpage, any of these kind of classified ad sites. What it does is any email that is in that database, it scrapes it onto like a list, and if you want to send a blast out email to them, then you can go ahead and do that, right? So you're going to end up popping up in a bunch of people's websites that have no clue, or people's inboxes, okay, that have no clue who you are, okay? How does that help your brand? How does that help your brand? Right? People are going to start messaging you back like, who are you? I never opted into your list. Okay? And then there are a bunch of untargeted people, right? And just sending emails out to people who you have no clue absolutely what they're interested in. How does that help you out? You're spending money on tools and software that get you absolutely nowhere. Build content, okay? Create content, and then build an organic list, an organic traffic flow of people who actually choose to opt into your list because of your video, your content that is helpful. Period. Okay? Period. Another one, right? SEO backlinking software. SEO backlinking software. Stay away from these, okay? Because it's things like the Penguin algorithm, okay, which is basically an algorithm that Google put in years ago that basically flagged, okay, really spammy backlinks going back to your website. It's not about the quantity of the backlinks, but the quality of the backlinks, okay? You can't send thousands of backlinks back to your website and expect, okay, Google and search engines to be convinced that you are relevant. It doesn't work that way. There's an algorithm out there, okay, that is banishing websites, okay, from their web presence, and are not getting it back. It will take some years to get the website back. So SEO backlinking, cut it out, okay? More importantly, worry about getting out there to social media and having other people share it, okay? Finding it and then backlinking back towards you, period. That's what you should be focused on. That's what you should be focused on, period, okay? Next is this, keyword research tools. Okay, I'm talking about purchasing these, right? Now, keyword research tools, okay, there's a free one, Google Keyword Planner. It's free. So when you see anybody trying to sell you something that you're already getting for free, okay, do you think you should be purchasing that piece of software? Google is letting you know from their own database, okay, this is what people are searching, this is a competition if you want to do AdWords, okay, this is the search volume, things like that, okay? You can do this stuff for free, okay? So if you ever see a keyword tool like that, someone just trying to, sell you on a service that is absolutely free that is out there, okay? Now, let's switch our focus, right? And I hope you wrote these down because I'm going to go on in another list right now, okay? Stay with me, don't go anywhere, okay? Now you guys got ADD and all that stuff. I do too, so I'm not even mad at you. Anyway, so now we're going to switch focus to tools and software that help, okay, that will help you, okay, and platforms, things like that. First and foremost, I love to create content because it's absolutely necessary, right? A WordPress website, WordPress site. You know why? Because here's where you can display your knowledge base. Here's where you can really have people learn who you are, what you're about, what your product and service is about, what you're teaching, okay, how you can help people. And this is something that can never be taken from you if you use this right? This can never be taken from you. Your Facebook fan page, you're just renting space, okay? Your Twitter account, your LinkedIn account, all those accounts, okay, those can be taken from you if you are spamming, doing things like that, okay? Your WordPress website, this is your home online. This is your home base online, okay? So this is a platform that you can use to really grow your brand, period. Get a WordPress website. It is not hard to learn it. It's a small learning curve, but it's typically the same when it comes to, using it on the dashboard and on the back end, right? So, it's just bear with me on that. Get a WordPress website, right? Next is a hosting plan. This is real life, folks. A hosting plan. A hosting plan. I don't know, that was weird that the phone just went off. A hosting plan. Basically, your WordPress site and your hosting plan go hand in hand. So you can't have this without this, right? So what you do is, think about it like this. You buy your domain name and have your WordPress site. That's like buying a house. getting a hosting plan is like calling the electric company or the power company and saying, hey, I just moved into this house, can you turn the electricity on? Okay, so you need a hosting plan, and there are some good ones out there like HostGator, Bluehost, things like that. I think HostGator is actually one of the premier ones that are online. But if you want a resource where you can get a lot of things I'm actually going to list for you right here in a little bit, I'll point you in the direction of that. Okay, so the next thing besides a hosting service is Yoast SEO, right? So SEO plugin, right? Yoast SEO plugin. This thing basically, when you're writing your piece of content, will tell you exactly how you're doing in terms of search engine optimization. So you don't have to sit there and, internalize in your head, how am I doing at SEO? You get this free plugin and it'll let you know, okay, you need to have an image in here. You need to have an alt text here. You need to, put your, have your keyword phrase in an H2 and all those different things. And it tells you right there in your back office. And as soon as you're good to go, a nice little green button lets you know how well you're doing, and you're off and running, okay? That's exactly how that works, okay? I know I'm flying through this, but I'm just giving you a snapshot of some of the things that you need, okay? An autoresponder service, right? An autoresponder service, right? Now, a lot of this, you guys might be watching this. Some of you guys who are intermediate know about these things, but there are people out there who are brand new to internet marketing who really just don't know what all this stuff is, right? So that's what I'm really shooting this video for, and that's really who I look to help. People who are brand new or intermediate to internet marketing. An autoresponder, right? You're collecting leads. You got to have some type of way to efficiently message them all instead of, manually going to each and every single individual, right, and trying to send them messages, right? So an autoresponder service does that. It collects all that information and it allows you to, send out your blog posts to everybody all at once, period, right? Next is a capture page and a landing page, or capture page service, right? Capture page, right? On my website in a little bit, I'll send you to a capture page so you can take a look at it. But it's basically an area where it basically says, hey, if you want to get more information from NT and get the free video training series, add your name and your email here, and I'm going to send you over that information. Okay, so it's just a way for you to collect your leads. That's just basically like the gate that says, hey, you can get in, you can't get in, that type of thing. All right. Now the next thing I kind of want to talk about, and I don't really need to write on the board for this, or I guess I will just to have it imprinted in your head, is syndication. Syndication software, or automation, right? Automation software. Now these are just basically tools that you can automatically without you being there share stuff to Facebook groups or tweet or share things to LinkedIn, different softwares that do that. Now here's the thing, I do use these services and I can even point you to a direction of one that I know it works really, really well, but you don't do that to spam, okay? You don't do that to spam. You do not need to be, tweeting 20 times a day. No one has time for that, right? And even the people on your Twitter friends and followers, they'll understand if it's something that's automated. And if you're showing up in their Twitter feed 20 times a day, it kind of dilutes from the content. It kind of dilutes from the legitimacy of what you're saying. It's like you're kind of just saying, in your face, in your face, in your face, in your face. You don't need to do that, right? But there are some tools out there that you can use to maybe tweet 3 times a day or share to 3 or 4 groups a day or something like that throughout the day. And then just a little bit, don't worry about it, or on the website you'll see where you can get access to that, but I'll point you to that direction in a little bit. Right now, the last thing I kind of want to talk about is getting all these kind of softwares and things like that that you need, right? The tools and resources all from in one place. Right now, there is an affiliate opportunity that I've been promoting as of late, and the reason why I do this, I do promote my own program, my own coaching program, and that's my main gig. However, I do understand value, and when you can get all these things like a WordPress, buying a domain name, hosting service, landing page, autoresponder, all in one for a very, very cheap, low price, right? And below this video, I'm going to leave a link just to that for you to go ahead and take a look at. Particularly if you're brand new and you see all the different services that you need, but it's like you're buying from so many different places instead of having something that's all in one. And you can actually get that in the link below. I'll leave some links below so that you can go check some of those things out, right? But you always know my call to action, right? In my personal coaching program, I go into detail on all this stuff, but before we even get into that, right, there's a free video training series that is people are really seeming to enjoy. Okay, and so right now, if you want to get hands on that, what I do is I go into how you can incorporate all these tools that you do need, right, into your whole marketing mix. Okay, that's what it is. It's about getting these tools and resources and then using them in an efficient way so that you can really start driving traffic, generating leads, converting those leads into sales over time, right? Because when people aren't as impulsive as we would like, right? So it does take a process to help educate people as to what you're doing, your product, your service, your opportunity, whatever have you. So right now, to the right side of this video, there's going to be a nice little capture form or a button that says get the free series. Okay, enter your name, best email in there. I'm going to send you over that free video training series, and what that's going to do is going to really help break down a lot of these things and how you use these things, okay, in a flow, okay, so that things can start working for your business, okay, because before sales start happening, other things have to happen before that, and you use a lot of these tools, okay, to go ahead and do that. So right now, without further ado, get your hands on our free video training series by putting your name and information to this right side of this video. And my friend, I will see you on the inside of that free video training series. Take it easy.